Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Stalktober special event of the Heart of the Jakuls. I'm your capable host, Lothran, and there's such a very large pile of work remaining, so let's exhume what we can of it in the short time we have together, shall we? So go grab a quick and tasty treat, snatch the best spot there is, get as comfy as you can to stay a while and listen to Caught in Scent. Evra thrust her spear at the source of the swiping claws, screaming with all her remaining fury at the beast trying to make her its meal. It roared back at her as she slowly drew away from its horrific maw of daggers, an embrace of surest agonizingly slow demise. It scrambled along the ground rather than running or walking, its golden fur-covered limbs splayed out for maximum grip over the jagged volcanic glass terrain. The Nost curled behind a sharp spine large enough to obscure most of its languid body. It snarled and growled under its breath in Evra's direction. Perhaps the beast wasn't used to its prey putting up so much fight. Evra took furtive, scoping glances in every direction, looking for something, anything she might use to her advantage, but there was just more barren, sharp, hateful wasteland. She might have been crushed by such news, had she the time or energy to feel such feeble notions. The Nos tested her with a light slash of vicious talons from off to her side. When had it moved there? Evra jabbed ineffectually at the massive paw, the Nost's black eyes with a triangular downward-pointing golden pupil seeming to smirk at her annoyance with its playful method of stalking its prey. They never should have come out here. Her mate had been right and she had been wrong. Now lost after the storm, Evra was going to pay for her foolish sins. Thunder boomed off in the distance. Evra continued to hold the massive predator at bay, becoming dizzy from all the defensive circling that it was doing, with a sudden realization and a feel of wobble feet at the bottom of her lungs. Evra thrust her spear, shifting it in mid-strike from where the Nost had been to where she hoped it would leap. She pulled back, a grin on her face, wet black blood dripping spear steaming from the heat of the vital essence in the cool morning air. Evra grinned even more as the Nost growled angrily in her direction. It revealed its thousands of needle-point teeth snapping at the air, trying to intimidate her. Evra kept her focus clear, sidestepping and watching where she went as much as she could. Now she shifted and altered her rotation to counter the actions of the Nost, trying to cloud her mind with their shared movement and spin. Evra tried to duck under a swipe and dodge to one side, a sharp stone knocking the wind out of her in panic-stricken thoughts and lungs, as the Nos hurled itself at her to pin her limbs and tear her organs from their container. She rolled away, losing the comfort and strength of the spear just to live another second. Shit! She swore aloud as the Nos hurried to capture the prize, and there it sat, smiling broadly while resting all of its weight upon the only thing that had been keeping it at bay. The spear under its bottom. Look at it, so smug with itself. What a piece of shit. Evra felt the trickle of blood from her side upon her shirt and pants. She took the last option available to her. She ran across the jagged spires of sharp glass, each step as likely to kill her as the last. Any fault in her stride as likely to cripple and maim as the monster chasing this Jakul woman. She ran because it was all that was left to her. She heard the thwick of an arrow fly past her head and towards the Nost. Ahead she saw a man. She didn't recognize their colors. But she ran to them anyway. No matter what they would do to her, the Nost was worse by far. And so it is. The closure of what little we have to share with one another has come all too soon yet again. I hope you gleaned as much as you could from our little tale. I know I learned quite a bit. As always, I've been your proficient host, Lothran, and this was caught in scent. Another tale right from the heart of the Jakuls. And now I pass you on to Korvoth. Lead them out along the safest path, young Jakul.
Oh, that name is so perfect and wondrous. Oh, so delightful. Hello and good night to each and all. Please leave your comments, questions, and kindnesses down below. None of that terrible, rude, or mean stuff, though. You keep that to yourself. Remember to like and share to help us learn and spread and grow. And subscribe. I almost forgot that one. But no, I got it. Alright, we strongly implore each and every one of you to do your absolute utmost to stay safe out there. Goodbye and good luck. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.